Oh wow, what a mess. I can never find anything in here. Oh hey, didn't see you there. Welcome to Jon-Bon Workshop. I'm John. Today I'm going to double the storage capacity in this drawer and organize my mess. If you want to see me do that, then I'll sit back, grab a cold snack. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to use these 16 inches full extension drawer slides here because they fit just inside my drawer. In order to get these slide correctly, I'll have to cut the back of the drawer out just a little more the width of the slide. These slides are 1 3/4 inches wide, so I'll go 1 7/8 inches, and I'll cut the back of the drawer out to allow for the slide action later. Once the slides were installed inside the drawer, I can determine the width of the sliding tray by measuring between the installed slides. The length of the tray will be the same as the drawer itself, and the depth of the tray must be less than the width of the material cut out of the back of the drawer. Because I'm not a huge fan of a simple butt joint, I cut a rabbet in the front and back pieces of the tray. This gives me more surface to glue the tray together and in turn makes a stronger joint. I had some scrap 1/4 inch melamine that I used for a drawer bottom, After gluing the tray together, I used brad nails in the joints so I didn't have to wait for the glue to dry. Make sure to check for square before brad nailing. We used to have quite a bit of storage right here for sandpaper, but I had to plan on it, and then I'll put some dividers in here for my zip straps and accessories and stuff like that. I use that kind of stuff a lot, so that's the plan. Coming right up. Hey everybody, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. A like and a bell would be great too. Thanks. I ripped some 1/4-inch plywood to make the tray dividers. I cut the dividers as wide as the tray would accept, minus 1/8 of an inch. After laying out a basic grid pattern in my tray, I determined how many dividers I would need both vertical and horizontal. I taped all the dividers together and cut them to the proper length. I cut opposing slots of the dividers at the pre-marked spots on my table saw sled. The slots were cut just over half the width so that they would accept one another at the intersections. A test cut is always a good idea. I use a scrap divider piece while cutting these slots to make sure I have a good fit before moving on to the next one. The ends of the dividers get a slot as well. CA glue and accelerant can be used to install any missing dividers. So I'm going to get these divided like I want to. I'll just use some of these scrap pieces to put some more dividers in there. All right, just like that, I'm going to get this kind of cordoned off like I want it. perfectly organized drawer. I can find everything now. Oh, I see that. That's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed yourself. So if you did, like and subscribe, and I appreciate it. I need all of them I can get. Thanks.